Picture this. The most lethal attack helicopter on the planet, the AH-64E Apache Guardian, is suddenly surrounded. All of the roads are unlikely to be around by the road, and slowly they are in rare hair and track. In modern warfare, these little drones have been taking down multi-million-dollar tanks and armored vehicles. But what happens when they try to mess with the apex predator of the skies? Welcome back, military tech fans. Today, we are breaking down a mind-blowing, real-world live fire test where the US Army put the Apache to the ultimate test. The mission? Operation Flyswatter. The result? A staggering 13 out of 14 drones completely vaporized. How did a massive helicopter swat down tiny, fast-moving drones like flies? Let's break it down. Before we look at the destruction, we need to understand why this test was a massive deal. Historically, attack helicopters were designed to destroy tanks, bunkers, and enemy troops. They were not built to fight tiny quadcopters buzzing around at low altitudes. Drones are small. They have a tiny radar cross-section, and they don't emit a massive heat signature like a jet engine. For a standard helicopter, spotting a drone is like trying to find a needle in a digital haystack. If a drone swarms an Apache, it can blind its sensors, damage its rotors, or worse, destroy it completely, for a fraction of the cost. The US Army needed to know, can the Apache defend itself, or is it a sitting duck? Enter the AH-64E version 6, the most advanced Apache ever built. For Operation Flyswatter, the pilots didn't just rely on luck, they relied on some of the most insane tech upgrades in aviation history. There is a three-step formula the Apache used to track and destroy those drones. First is the fire control radar. The Apache's upgraded longbow radar can now scan the skies for micro-UAVs. It filters out birds and clutter, locking onto tiny drones miles away. Second is the target acquisition designation sight. Once the radar spotted them, the high-definition infrared nose camera zoomed in, tracking the drones automatically, even if they performed evasive maneuvers. And third is the lethal arsenal. The Apache didn't just use one weapon. It used a lethal mix of its 30mm M230 chain gun and advanced APKWS laser-guided rockets. Now, let's talk about the actual live fire test reported by Army Recognition. The Army launched 14 different drones to simulate a realistic, chaotic battlefield threat. Some were slow, some were fast, and they attacked from different angles. The Apache pilots engaged. With a heavy thump-comp-thump, the 30mm chain gun, slave-linked to the pilot's helmet, shredded the close-range drones into pieces. Wherever the pilot looked, the gun fired. For the longer-range threats, the laser-guided APKWS rockets flew straight into the targets, turning cheap drones into expensive fireworks. Out of 14 drones, 13 were successfully destroyed. That is a staggering 93% success rate. What about the one that got away? Well, in real combat conditions, perfect scores are rare, but a 93% kill rate proves that the Apache is absolutely not helpless against the drone threat. It adapted, evolved, and dominated. Operation Flyswatter proved one major thing. The era of helicopters being vulnerable to cheap commercial drones might be coming to an end. With upgraded radar, AI-assisted tracking, and laser-guided rockets, the Apache Guardian has solidified its spot as the king of the battlefield. But what do you think? Will drone swarms eventually overwhelm even the best helicopters, or can tech like this stay one step ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more military tech breakdowns, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.